Welcome back to Sway TV. I'm your host JJ here on Amazon Live, and I'm so excited!
We're gonna have some fun on the street.
And we love Amazon Live, and we're so excited to be part of Sway TV.
Get curious! Get curious!
Look what my little mama gets to ride.
What do we do here on Sway TV? We shop.
Yo, suit up!
Inhale. I literally just inhaled a fly. It's the most hilarious thing that has ever happened to me on live Amazon television.
Would you like to be Sway TV host?
Yes! Here we go, here we go. So many giveaways here at Sway TV. I'm ready to battle shop live. Yeah! This is fun. And one person's gonna win a PS5. Which one will it be?
Everyone is holding their breath.
I have our winner.
I'm so excited, I can't even stand it.
I cannot make this up.
We are awarding you with the PS5 as well.
6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Talk to all your friends and your family. Let them know about Sway TV.
Thank you for being part of our community here at Sway.
Sway TV is here to stay. Thank you, Amazon.
Thank you, Sway TV.
Shop attainment all the time. We in the house, we having fun, we doing the thing, we swaying.
Here we go, it's for you!
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway! Let's sway! Let's sway!
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's go, let's sway, stay tuned! Woo!
Hello, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday and welcome to Sway TV. I'm your host, Tambi Saffron. Thank you so much for joining me here today on Amazon Live. We are streaming live 7 days a week here at Sway TV, sharing with you guys great products, doing amazing interviews, and of course, we do awesome giveaways. Today, I am so excited. We have a great interview right here in the studio. I want to welcome Caprice Arkell. She is a vice president with MitoQ, based here in California, and she is visiting Sway TV. So welcome to Sway TV.
I'm so excited to be here.
We're excited to have you. And Caprice is the vice president, one of the vice presidents for a brand called MitoQ, and these are supplements that are available on Amazon. These support your mitochondria health. So we're gonna talk about how to stay healthy here this morning. So first of all, tell me, Caprice, how did you get involved with MitoQ? I think you were using the MitoQ before you had the job, right?
This is the coolest story, I have to say. So I was a consumer of MitoQ, and I realized this is a supplement that actually was doing something. I could feel it. And so I actually hunted down the CEO, and you know who you are, Greg. I hunted you down and I said, you need to hire me. And you know what? They did.
And by the way, this company is based in New Zealand.
The company is based in New
and
Zealand.
she hunted them down.
Yeah, I did.
So she was actually using the product first, and now she is one of the vice presidents of the company.
I couldn't be happier.
That's
yeah.
an amazing job.
It
Well,
is.
guess what? I interviewed Greg.
That's right.
I interviewed Greg 4 years ago for Focus Magazine. I actually have the article right here. And we interviewed Greg for Focus. I interviewed him. And I'll tell you what, I have been using MitoQ ever since. I did not know about MitoQ. It was new then.
Yes.
And new here in the United States, actually. And I was given some samples for doing the interview. And I have been using them ever since.
Yeah.
So this is really great
Me
because
too.
I am not like you. I am not someone who's just sitting here talking about it because I read about it on
Right.
Amazon. I'm actually someone who uses
Well, yes,
the
and
product.
I was a consumer. I was a very skeptical consumer, and I bought it, and I realized, holy smokes, this is actually something that's working. And so I wanted to be a part of it. And now I'm lucky enough to be able to sell it.
Well, this is so great to have you here in the studio. So I want to welcome everybody here and let everybody know there is a chat. So feel free to ask questions in the chat to Caprice. We are also featuring the MitoQ supplements in the carousel. They are there in the carousel. You can click on the supplements there to purchase them. They do come in a 3-pack, and they also come with different organ support that we'll talk about. So
Yeah,
let's
we'll talk
just,
about different formulations.
Let me just read here in the chat here. I want to say good morning to a couple people. Tiffany, hello. And Tiffany and Martha, good morning. Hello,
Thank you for your
everybody.
comments.
She's asking how old we are. We're actually 85. Don't we look great? But I want to ask you, because there are other options. So
Yes,
you can
okay.
go to MitoQ, which is being featured in the carousel. This is the basic MitoQ.
This is the basic.
And then
So
there's other ones. So
there
tell
are
us,
different
yes.
formulations of MitoQ, but MitoQ is always the base of every formulation. So there are formulations if you want to target heart health, liver health, brain health. There's one with curcumin, which is great for inflammation. But you know what? MitoQ is the base of every single one. And sometimes all these different formulations can cause confusion.
Right.
And so I really stick to the basic one, because you can only get MitoQ from MitoQ. And so when we look at this bottle and it's just MitoQ, it makes life easy, and it is a great value. And just so you know, there is a 3-pack, and that's actually the best deal, you guys. Just say
The 3-pack is a better deal.
Yeah.
So how long, well, I already know the answer to this,
Yes.
but tell us how long this bottle lasts.
So this bottle is 60 capsules. They're vegetarian capsules, just in case you're wondering. And we recommend 2 a day. Okay, but I also recommend that you start with 1, just to be on the safe side, because sometimes, every once in a while, a very small percentage of people will get too much energy. This happens only a little bit, but I want to make sure that you take it slowly. And so 2 capsules is what we recommend, and the instructions are on the back.
So I take 2 capsules, and the other thing that you're supposed to do is to take it on an empty stomach.
Yes,
so I
that's
leave
right.
this by my nightstand, and when I wake up in the morning, this is the first thing I take on an empty stomach.
That's
and
correct,
I
yeah.
mean, I personally think that my energy has been lifted since I'm taking this. Everybody here, by the way, calls me like the Energizer Bunny. Caprice.
Yes, I believe that. I believe that.
And I like, for me, I feel that this has something to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm also like, I'm a healthy person in
Yes,
general.
you are.
I eat healthy. I love to hike. I know you're also an avid hiker.
I know.
We share that.
We do,
We
yeah.
do share that in common. But this is part of my routine, and I feel like it's done wonders for me.
Yeah, so people ask me, so what is this going to be like, and how long will it take for me to feel a little extra energy?
Sure.
And of course, everybody is different. Every body is different. So on average, it takes about 3 months to really get a feel of
Okay.
it. So it's not like a cup of coffee where you get a jolt and you're going to clean the house. But
Right.
one day you just might wake up and feel a little spring in your step, and you're ready to take on the day in a way that you didn't yesterday.
That's how I feel every day.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's how I feel.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing, but it's working at a cellular level, right?
Right,
Whereas a
because
cup of coffee
mitochondria, well, let's talk about
Yeah.
mitochondria, because
Okay.
a lot of you may have not even heard the word mitochondria since your 7th grade biology class. Tell us about what mitochondria are and why they are important to us.
Yes. So let's remember, mitochondria are the power packs of our cells. And what that means is, this is your little engine. So if we think about a car, we have an engine, and we want to make sure that it's functioning great, right? It has all the energy we need to get up that hill or to tow something. Well, that's what we're doing in life, really. And so MitoQ helps that mitochondria have the gas that it needs to keep us going. And it helps the body just do everything it needs to do on a daily basis. And so it gives a little extra energy.
And why is this different? What makes this different from other supplements that are out there? What makes this unique?
Yeah. So, well, first of all, MitoQ, you will only find MitoQ from MitoQ because it has 39 worldwide patents, whereas
Whoa,
many
39
supplements
patents.
don't have a lot of patents, and that's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
And not only that, but is it safe? You know, what can it do? Well, you know what? MitoQ has over 400 independent clinical published studies to show how effective it is and how safe it is. I mean, studies from places like Harvard and Oxford
Amazing.
and Cambridge. I mean, really significant places.
Absolutely
Yeah.
amazing. Just want to say good morning to Rosalinda there in the chat. She says, happy magical Monday, Tambi and Caprice. She's one of our dear listeners. She's a mother of 3 kids.
Yeah, oh,
so
wow.
she needs, you need a lot of energy.
You need the 3-pack, my darling.
She needs the 3-pack. But
Yeah.
I have another question.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a certain age, like how old should someone be before they start taking something like
Okay,
this?
so typically as we get older, you know, our energy starts to wane. And some of that has to do with our mitochondria. And so it's typically over the age of 30, we really want to start being mindful of taking care of our mitochondria. And the way we're going to do this is with MitoQ, making sure we eat well and exercise. You know, what your mom always said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is just part of the regimen. It's
It
one
is.
thing that you can do.
Yes.
So let's actually, I want to just point out to everybody that this is in the carousel. So we have all our 40 great items in the carousel, but we are going to be featuring MitoQ the entire time, so you can find it easily. And again, remind you that there is a chat. So if you have any questions for Caprice, feel free to ask in the chat and we'll be able to read them here and answer your questions. So let's take a look at the carousel for a second here and show everybody the MitoQ there in the carousel. So we are featuring it here, and this is available on Amazon. And I have to say that when I first started using it, I had to get it from New Zealand. It would take like 2 weeks. Back in the day, it would take 2. Now it is available on Amazon,
Yes,
and my life
here in
is
the
so
US.
much easier. Yes. And it comes quickly now. So let's take a look at this on Amazon. This is 60 capsules, and this is the 1-pack. Again, you can click on this. You can go visit the MitoQ store on Amazon and you can see the other choices. It does come in the 3-pack that is a little more cost effective.
It's a good deal.
It's a good deal for the 3-pack. So there's actually a video here. We're gonna play the video, then we're gonna come back here with Caprice and ask some more questions. So again, feel free in the chat to write up your questions for Caprice, and one of my best friends is Denise. Caprice, and we'll make sure to get those answered here. So let's share the video.
Oh, look at
you guys
Carolyn.
have a nice video. Carolyn says, "I love these products." Oh, welcome, Carolyn.
Yay, Carolyn.
We have someone in the chat who uses the products. Where are you watching from, Carolyn? Let us know, and we're going to share the video right here. So this is what we do here.
We're all getting older, and what we'd like to be able to do is to age well and enjoy our old age and be healthy and fit. My name is Mike Murphy. I'm Professor of Mitochondrial Redox Biology here at the University of Cambridge, and I work on all aspects of mitochondrial biology and how it contributes to human health. In thinking a very simple idea about what mitochondria are, if you think of our body as made up of billions of cells, so inside those cells there are little compartments, little bits that do different jobs. Like the nucleus is the bit where all the information, the DNA, is stored. The mitochondria are another compartment within the cell, and they have the job of burning food, reacting it with oxygen, and making the energy available. What's happened over the last 20 years or so is the growing realization that mitochondria are not just central to providing energy, but also human health. Part of the way in which these mitochondria act as little power stations is a byproduct called free radicals. And what can happen is these free radicals can damage the mitochondria themselves. So because of that, the mitochondria become less efficient. For example, with age or in extreme exertion, we may be producing more of these free radicals, which damage the mitochondria, and that means that the mitochondria are less well equipped to produce the energy the cell needs to stay alive. To think in the simplest terms about how MitoQ works, if you think about sort of any natural phenomenon, I don't know, maybe like a river, for example, contains lots of detritus and damaging weed and pollution there. But many of the organisms, like the fish or the birds in the river, they're going around eating up and gobbling up all the damaging bits or the pollution that's in the river. And so in some ways, the free radicals are a bit like the damage, and the MitoQ is a bit like the birds or the fish munching through these damaging free radicals, so they're not able to damage overall. In terms of how much further we can go with mitochondria, we're only just starting. The molecule MitoQ was invented when I was an academic at the University of Otago in Dunedin in New Zealand. I was very lucky to come into contact with Professor Rob Smith, who was a professor of organic chemistry there. And from that we were able to design new molecules with me producing ideas about what we'd want, and he would tell me what was chemically possible. And together we were able to produce MitoQ and many, many other types of molecules that are in common use now. So the reason that MitoQ is special is because it's the first mitochondria-targeted antioxidant. So it can use the natural aspects of the mitochondria itself to regenerate the antioxidant and also to accumulate the antioxidant to give a greatly enhanced defenses within the mitochondria. Well, I'm often asked, do I take MitoQ? I don't think you should base your judgment on whether to take MitoQ on whether I take it or whether a celebrity takes something. You shouldn't base your judgment on that. You should make your own decision. Use your own judgment based on the literature and the scientific evidence that's out there and your own experience.
Mitochondria.
Oh, it's okay. It goes to a little lesson there, a little bio lesson. But tell us who that was in the video.
So that's Dr. Mike Murphy, who is one of the founders of, well, finding and creating and figuring out how to make MitoQ.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
And how many years did it take to develop this research?
I know. It was a long time. I mean, think about this. It took 10 years to figure out how to make MitoQ. And so MitoQ is actually short for the full ingredient name, which is mitoquinol mesylate. I say that at dinner parties to sound smart. But it's a fascinating compound where it starts as ubiquinol, which we know as CoQ10.
Right.
Okay. And then what they did was they shortened the ubiquinol chain is pretty long, and they shortened it, and then they put a positive ion on it, so it could actually break through the double membrane of the mitochondria and get in there. So usually CoQ10, not all of it makes its way into the mitochondria because of that membrane. It's really tough, and so this all gets in where we want it. And so when people say you excrete the vitamins that you take, whether it's sweat or urine or whatever, this is actually going where we want it to go. So it's a really good deal.
It just knows it's smart.
Yeah, you're taking a supplement that you know is going to work.
Well, I can tell you that firsthand because I take it. So
yeah.
Just want to say hello there to Trey in the chat. Trey is here from Georgia. Hello, Georgia, in the house. Also, Carolyn is from California. Carolyn, how long have you been taking MitoQ for? Let us know in the chat. We would love to know how long. We'd love to know how long you've been taking it for
We
sure.
have a fan. I love it.
I know. Well, I think there's a lot of fans out there. This is a great product, and as I mentioned, I have been taking it for over 4 years now. I feel great. I feel energized. But Caprice, tell us, why is it, like, can't you just get this from food? Why is this?
I know. That's a really good question because, we want to be able to get everything we need out of our food. But when we're talking about a derivative of CoQ10, the only way, or the biggest way that we get CoQ10 into our body is by eating a lot of organ meats. Which as a culture we don't really do here in the United States.
Yeah.
And so we lack a lot of the natural CoQ10 that we would get out of our food. So we supplement with MitoQ. And that's where
that's a great answer.
Thanks.
And does it help, does MitoQ help athletes?
Yes, it does. So MitoQ has started to do a lot more studies on athletic performance, taking MitoQ, and what they're finding is really something else. It's showing that the athletes will get more out of their workout and recover faster. So, people will say, is it a recovery product? Is it an athletic performance product?
Right.
Well, it's both.
And are we okay to say who some of your spokespeople are? Because you have some great athletic spokespeople
oh my gosh.
for MitoQ.
Yes, I get to work with Gunnar Peterson, Tracy Anderson, and an Olympian named Gary Hall Jr. He was a swimmer. And listen to this, he has the most amazing story. He, after his first Olympics, because he's been to 3, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, which is an autoimmune issue. Okay?
Right.
People sometimes don't understand the difference, but it's type 1. And so he has been taking MitoQ and he loves it. So anyways, he is an amazing spokesperson for us too.
That's great. You have some pretty amazing spokespeople.
We do.
My God, but
Yes.
Tracy Anderson
I
and
know.
Gunnar Peterson
I
are
know.
spokespeople for MitoQ.
Yeah, they're
That's
a big deal.
amazing. Yes, they are a big deal. And there's also, I think, a marathon runner,
Oh
a woman.
gosh,
Yeah, what's her
Rose
name?
Wetzel.
Yes,
I'm so
yes,
sorry,
yes,
Rose.
yes.
Gosh, no, she's not just a marathon runner. She's an American Ninja Warrior. Oh my gosh,
Can't forget about her,
I
then.
know she is amazing. She's a mom. She's the sweetest girl ever. I know she is really something else. Look her up, Rose Wetzel. She's a big deal.
Well, you have a pretty impressive team of spokespeople for MitoQ.
Yes.
That's great. And again, this is based in New Zealand.
The company is based in New Zealand.
And
correct.
how many, do you have an office here? How does it work? Or is it just
It-
you? You're
it's
the
me.
office. You're the office.
I am the office,
Okay,
yeah.
so again, any questions for Caprice, who is one of the VPs from MitoQ, please let
Yeah,
us know in the
send us
chat.
some questions.
Yeah, I see. Well, Carolyn is saying that she uses the products. So I would love to know which products you use. Again, I use them.
Yeah.
I've been using them for 4 years, and we are featuring them in the carousel right now. She's let us know, Caprice has let us know the 3-pack is the best deal.
It is the
So
best
you
deal.
can go and get the 3-pack, and this will last you about a month, right?
That should last
Is it
you a month.
That's
Yes.
right. So let's move on with some questions. By the way, Carolyn, if you're still there in the chat and you want to call in and talk to Caprice, we can actually flash a phone number and we could just have you on audio only, and we could do a telephone call in.
Oh, that'd
so
be fun.
yeah, it's really fun. People call in.
Yeah.
Is this fun?
This is great.
We're so happy to have you
Thank
here.
you so much.
It's always great to be able to talk to people who actually work, for the company here live, whether it be on Zoom or have you here.
Thank you.
But luckily you're here in Southern California.
Yeah.
And you were able to come up.
And I have to say, this is the first time that I've been out of the house, and there's been no trade shows for a year and a half or so, and this is just so exciting to not be on a Zoom call. So let's talk about Zoom calls and what that does to our mitochondria.
Oh,
should
my
we?
goodness.
Oh.
Okay, let me know.
Okay, so let's talk about the blue light, right?
Oh, okay.
And pollution. And so when we think about pollution, I think about car exhaust because I'm originally from LA. And so car exhaust, blue light, all these things impact our health and our mitochondria. And so the blue light actually impacts the mitochondria in our eyes.
Ooh,
Okay. And so we have to be really careful about
Definitely.
this. And that's why I like a lot of, there's a lot of those new glasses on the market that filter the blue light for you if you're on the computer all day. And I have to tell you, after I've been on the computer all day doing Zoom meetings, I just feel tired in my eyes, and I know it's from
It's
that.
a workout on
It
your eyes.
is. And so,
my boyfriend likes to say my eyes are all wonky. My eyes are wonky
My
because
eyes
we're
would be
spending
wonky,
so
too.
much more time on the computer now.
That's right.
So
and
that's
looking at our
true.
phones.
Yeah,
and-
definitely.
So MitoQ helps that mitochondria in our eyes. But pollution really does damage to all of our cells. Like if we inhale it,
Sure.
our eyes, our sun damage, the mitochondria are in all of our cells. And so we have to make sure we're taking care of them.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And there also, I want to point out, there is supplements that are for eyes, right?
There's an
one on
eye
there for
formulation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
which
tell
is
us about
great.
that one.
Well, the eye formulation obviously is targeted for the eye, and it has ingredients in the in there like lutein, and gosh, I haven't looked at it lately. Sorry, but the MitoQ will still do all the heavy lifting for that. Okay.
Okay.
But here's why the formulations were made in the first place. Because there's a thing called pill fatigue. So let's say you do have an eye issue. Let's say you are taking supplements to help something like, I can't remember what it's called, but something for an eye issue.
Okay.
And you're taking all these different supplements and you're sick of taking the pills. Mm-hmm. That's called pill fatigue. And it's a real thing. And I get it too.
Pill fatigue. Oh my goodness,
fatigue.
I'm learning a new term today.
Yeah, pill fatigue. I get it. I love to take supplements because I want to stay healthy, but I really do get sick of taking supplements. And so these were kind of made to help you put a number of different supplements into one.
So instead of taking multiple pills,
Yes.
you can take one that has all the necessary things together.
It has a lot of it,
Okay.
but not all of it. And so that's why I just stick with the core product for myself because I'm not really taking
Yeah.
anything specific for any health issue. So this just keeps me overall healthy.
Well, that's, again, what I use. And if you're
Yeah.
just starting out, that is a great thing to use. And you can start with one, as Caprice said.
Yeah, you can start
and work
with
your
one.
way up
and
to
these
two.
are small. Can you see that? I don't know. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people I've noticed want to know how big the pills are. And
It's
so,
about
I don't know.
3/4 of an inch. would you
maybe
say?
it's pretty
about
small.
3/4 of an inch.
And so that's nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
3/4 of an inch.
So that's easy.
It's easy, and I just keep a glass of water by my bed. I have it first thing in the morning.
I do too.
And it's supposed to be better to take it on an empty
Empty
stomach.
stomach,
so
for
how come?
absorption.
For absorption.
Yeah.
Absorption.
Yeah, it helps with absorption.
So Rosalinda's here saying, will Sway be streaming for the next beauty haul? I don't know. We'll let Sway TV answer that one. But if you have any questions about MitoQ, please let us know. Let Caprice know. We're so happy to have Caprice from MitoQ here with us.
Thanks. Well, let's answer. Who is that? The beauty hall lady?
That's Rosalinda. She's
Rosalinda.
one of our dear viewers.
Let's talk about this and beauty, should we?
We can.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to relate this to beauty.
Yes.
Funny you should ask.
Well, I love beauty and everything,
Of course.
skincare.
And you are very beautiful, by the
Oh,
way.
thank you.
Yes.
That's sweet. So MitoQ helps the mitochondria in all of our cells, including our skin. And so if we have happy, healthy cells, we're going to radiate more energy and beauty. Because who are the prettiest girls? The happiest
The
and healthiest.
happiest. Exactly.
That's right. Well,
there
so that
you go.
helps with beauty.
And we both take it. And you look great.
And so do you.
And we're 85 years old. So
We hang out in the nursing home.
We have a question from Trey. Trey's one of our viewers from Georgia. Trey is asking, does MitoQ cleanse on a molecular level?
Well, that's a really deep and big question, Trey. Are you a doctor by chance? Because it kind of does. So let's talk about this. So MitoQ, let's think of MitoQ as a Pac-Man, okay? And
That's a cool analogy.
yeah, so like antioxidants, and MitoQ is a big antioxidant, are like Pac-Mans, okay? And so Pac-Mans kind of...
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man, yeah. They grab the free radicals, okay, that we hear about all the time. But where do those free radicals come from? Or oxidative stress, like we hear about. Free radicals can come from the exhaust that the mitochondria give off because they're like little engines. And so does it cleanse? Yeah, it cleanses because those Pac-Men, the MitoQ, grab them. They grab them and they neutralize them. And so that's a cleanse. And so then it helps the body not get bombarded with more free radicals. So yeah, it kind of does do a molecular cleanse.
That was a great question.
That was
a
a
really
great
great question. But what else can people do to keep their mitochondria healthy in
Well-
addition to the MitoQ?
Well, it all comes down to eating well. That's a big one. Eating our fruits and vegetables, organic if you can afford it. Always eat what you can afford. Like, do the best you can with your food. That really makes a big difference for your mitochondria, but also exercise. Exercise can help create more mitochondria. And if you have more, then you have more energy. So it's like it's a side benefit of exercising.
Right. It's all related.
It's all related.
So Trey actually says that he studies the body and mind. Trey is also very into working out. He's building a gym right now.
Okay.
He's in the middle of building a gym.
Well, Trey, you're going to want to have the 3-pack so you can get started and see how it helps your workouts, because it will.
It's great. And again, I have been taking this for 4 years. So he says, nice, thanks
All
for your
right.
answer.
Thanks,
so
Trey.
that's cool. And tell us where this comes from. I know the company is in New Zealand,
Yes.
but is this actually made in New Zealand? Where does this get made?
Okay, so the product itself, the raw product, gets made in North or South Carolina.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So here in the U.S., and then it's all put together in New Zealand, where they then send it out all over the world. So MitoQ has distribution centers in Europe and in Asia and in the U.S. Yeah.
So when you order this on Amazon, where is it being shipped from? Here?
The US.
From the US.
Yes.
So they have it here now,
Yeah.
which is great. So again, I remember back in the day when I first started taking this, it used to have to come from New Zealand.
Yes.
And now it's available on Amazon, which is so great.
Thank
so I'm
goodness.
able to get it quickly.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's so easy to order it now.
It's so easy to order it. It's
Yeah.
easy for you guys to order it because it's right there in the carousel. We are going to be featuring that through this entire stream, and people can click on it very easily. You can order also the 3-pack, which Caprice has pointed out is a little more cost effective if you want to get 3.
It is.
And it will last you, well, a minimum of 3 months. If you start by taking 1 a day, it will last you a little bit longer.
Yeah, and the reason why I say again to only take 1 at first is because, you know, just a very small percentage of people had too much energy. And this only happens, you know, just rarely. But I don't want you to be the one to not sleep that night. So take 1 on an empty stomach the first time.
In the morning, take it in the morning so it doesn't keep you up.
That's
if you
right.
take it in the morning, you can get out there,
That's right.
explore,
And
hike,
then,
do your
yeah,
day,
take
work.
2 and then get on with that.
Right.
Yeah.
So what about taking 1 in the morning and then 1 a little later? It's better to take the 2 in the morning
Well, then
together.
you have food in your stomach.
Right.
You know,
right.
usually.
It absorbs better on an empty
empty
stomach.
Yeah.
So that is a great
I
point.
usually take mine with my coffee.
Oh.
And I really like that. I feel like,
Okay.
I mentally think I'm getting double action, but I know like one's on a deeper level
That's
than
like
my
a double,
coffee.
yeah, double energizer. That's like a double espresso. But I take it with water. I keep this on my nightstand.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning and I have 2 of these with a glass of water even before I get out of bed. I make sure I do that on an empty stomach. 'Cause
Yeah.
I like to stay in bed for a few minutes and kind of just be grateful for my day and say some
I do
affirmations.
too.
And that's a really important. I'm not one of these people who like jump out of bed the second the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
And you start getting all into
No,
your
I can't.
emails and everything.
No, I chill.
Yeah.
My husband and I, we have our coffee together.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
that's nice.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Like when you're healthy, you know, you have more positive thoughts, I think, you know.
I agree.
And you have the energy to have those positive thoughts and be creative and think about the things you want to do with your life. Yeah, it's important.
I agree. And I read somewhere that it's always great just in the morning to take at least a minimum of, I don't know why, 17 seconds. 17 second. I think it's Danette May. She's like a, what do you call it? Like a wellness expert.
Like a
and
life coach?
Life coach,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And she says, wait 17 seconds before you get out of bed. Just give at least minimum of 17 seconds just to be grateful for your life and the beautiful things in your
Yeah,
life.
I
Maybe
like
it's
that.
your kids or your job or your health, your good health. But don't just jump out of bed and get into your
yeah.
emails. Just at least, at the very minimum,
Oh.
take 17 seconds.
You know, why get into your emails? They're going to be there all day.
I know, exactly.
They're waiting for you.
Exactly. So I take the time in the morning, like I say, when I get up, this is the first thing I do. I take
Yeah.
2 of these with water, then I just kind of lie there and I think about all the things I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
I think about my day. I was excited for my day
I
here
know, me
with
too.
you.
You know, one thing I wanted to talk about also with MitoQ is I work with a lot of functional medicine and integrative health doctors.
Okay.
Yeah, and they, you know, I've worked with so many and they really, really love MitoQ for a lot of different reasons. A lot of the studies that we've done for their patients. And, you know, if you do have questions about MitoQ, something that you should always do is talk with your healthcare professional. But it's been really wonderful to see how they use MitoQ with their patients. That's been really interesting.
Well, is there a website that people can go to ask questions? There's like mitoq.com, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you can ask questions,
Oh,
right?
for sure. Or, you know, you can always find a doctor, you know, on a4m.com, which is a huge conglomerate for these types of doctors. You can find a doctor through their directory.
Well, what are some of the most asked questions that people have for you about the product?
Well, the biggest question always is how long is it going to take
Right.
to feel better or get more energy? And the question is, I don't really know because everybody's
Everyone
so
is different. Everyone is different.
Some people literally, and this is not a small percentage, but some people do feel it within a week.
Wow.
And they're moving and they know it's this and they call me and they're like, I can't believe it. And I'm like, well, I knew it, you know. But then, you know, we say on average 3 months.
Okay, 3 months for this to kick in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So 3 or 4, you know, 4 months usually at the max. But that's the most often asked question.
Well, I have to tell you, I read an amazing story. I think it was in one of the reviews on Amazon about a gentleman who I think was in a wheelchair. Did you ever read the story?
I don't know.
And he was able to walk again. He actually flew to New Zealand because he wanted to thank the founder in person. This is an amazing story. I'll have to send it to you.
That is an amazing story.
He flew all the way from, I believe I can't remember if he was in the United States or England, but he flew to New Zealand because he wanted to personally thank the founder of the company. I think that was an amazing story.
That's an amazing story. But you know what? The reason, although this is a very special story, there are so many stories like that. We have so many stories where this has changed people's lives. It's really incredible. And we have a lot of those stories on the MitoQ.com website. So if you feel like a little shot of inspiration, please go to that and read it.
Amazing. Can you share another one with us?
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind?
There's one girl that I know, and she, let's see, I introduced her to MitoQ probably around 2017 when I think I first met you. And she had been suffering with a chronic illness that gave her massive amounts of fatigue. And so I said, you know, what about this? Why don't you try it? And she was a little hesitant. She said that she had a good CoQ10. She said, I have a good CoQ10 because I said, it's a derivative of CoQ10. Well, I said, this is a lot different because it actually, you know, it actually goes all the way, all of it gets into the mitochondria. And sometimes that's kind of a big conversation for everybody,
right,
you know, unless you're a doctor and you really care about this stuff. But, you know, I gave her a bottle and I wanted to see if it helped her. And you know what? It did. And so, you know, here we are 4 years later. She's still using it. She's thriving.
Amazing.
Her fatigue is lessened. And, you know, these stories happen a lot.
And it must make you guys feel so good. You're actually helping people.
I love it.
And when you get
There's
the
nothing
feedback,
like it.
there's nothing like
we all
helping
know
people.
that we love to help people. It's always such a good feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when you get those emails and those letters and those phone calls.
And I get to bring it to them.
I know, that's
I love
really
it.
nice.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
while we're talking about the CoQ10, I just want to ask if you could explain a little bit more for people that don't know what that is. That's an enzyme, right?
Coenzyme Q10.
What's the difference between that and the MitoQ?
Yeah. So coenzyme Q10 is a natural compound, and we get it typically from eating organ meats. It occurs naturally in our body, but when we hit 30, it starts to lessen in our body, and that's kind of sometimes when we start feeling a little new round of fatigue, should we say, as we get older. So anyways, the difference
at 30.
At 30. And so the difference between taking CoQ10, right, supplementing with it, is that's good, but we want the best, right, for our mitochondria. So CoQ10 or ubiquinol is only a little bit is getting through that double membrane of the mitochondria, and it's really hard to get through that. And MitoQ, with its 39 worldwide patents,
amazing.
Yeah, and the way it was made, that gets through the double membrane of the mitochondria. So you get all of that into your mitochondria, and then you get an uplift in energy.
And tell us again about all the patents and the studies. There's so much available, so much research has been put into this, right?
I don't know of another supplement that has this many, 1, patents and 2 studies.
Amazing.
Yeah, so when I talk to doctors at some of these meetings that I go to, or went to, I should say.
Right. Well, you do the Zoom
I'll be back.
Meetings, right.
You know, they're always shocked at how many patents and how many studies the MitoQ actually has. It's very impressive. And so, like I said before, we're talking studies from Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge to show how efficacious it is and how safe it is.
Well, those are all great places. Obviously, very prestigious institutions are behind this, and so many patents, as Caprice has mentioned. So
yeah, it's really good.
And
product.
the fact that Tracy Anderson and Gunnar Peterson are your spokespeople, that says a lot right there as well, which is pretty great. Yeah. And I would love if you can also explain the difference between that and antioxidants, because it's all kind of related. So can you clarify that with us too?
So MitoQ is an antioxidant.
Okay.
And so antioxidants are great because we are bombarded with, you know, with issues that give us free radicals or create oxidative stress in our body. So whether it's the sun, it's radiation, right? The blue light from the computers, the pollution in our air, the pesticides in our foods, you know, all of these things are bombarding our bodies and our mitochondria. And so antioxidants I love to refer to them as Pac-Men.
Right.
Not as Pac-Mans.
Pac-Man. That's the plural of Pac-Man.
Because they're really great for you to think about. They neutralize, they get together and they grab those free radicals and they neutralize them, whether it's in our skin or in our blood or in our mitochondria. And so MitoQ is a hardcore antioxidant, and it goes straight to the mitochondria, which is great. And other antioxidants, like let's say vitamin A or vitamin C or D or E, you know, those are great too. And they all have different jobs to do. And so that's why, you know, supplementing and also eating the right foods.
In
makes us
addition to
healthier.
this is not just like the end
It's
all
the whole
thing.
thing.
You want to do, it's the whole thing. It's
Yeah, well,
part of a regimen.
Yeah, those other ones will more than likely stay in your bloodstream. This is targeted to the mitochondria.
And what does it look like if somebody has mitochondria dysfunction?
Yeah. Well, they're exhausted, number one, or they might have, you know, extreme mitochondrial dysfunction would be disease.
Okay.
Okay. And so, but if you have some mitochondrial dysfunction, maybe you're exhausted. You know, maybe you have, you know, some type of chronic condition, or you don't know you do, or you just feel terrible. Maybe you haven't been eating well, or,
Right.
you know,
Which is easy to do. It's easy not to eat well and not to get enough sleep. And it's
That's
so
right.
important to do all of it.
That's right. And like during this time of COVID, you know, we've really had a lot of stress with this, right? Being inside, not being together,
Right.
You know, all this kind of stuff. And stress creates, you know, these issues in our body. And so, you know, we have to take care of that. We have to stay positive. We have to supplement with MitoQ. We have to eat well and exercise. And all of this goes together.
Absolutely. So it's a whole program.
It's a whole program.
It's a whole program. So let's again let everybody know that we are featuring MitoQ here in the carousel today, and I'm so happy to welcome Caprice Arkell, who's one of the VPs from MitoQ here at Sway TV. It's so awesome to have you
so
here.
fun.
Well, it's great to have you here in person. She's based here in Southern California,
I am.
and this company is based in New Zealand.
I know.
And so great that you're here to answer questions. So again,
you.
want to remind everybody there is a chat. So if you guys have any questions for Caprice, definitely hit us up there in the chat.
I want to say hi to all the people at MitoQ in Auckland, New Zealand.
Hello, New Zealand.
It's like 6:30 a.m.
They're
but
just waking
I hope
up.
you're watching.
She's doing a great job, by the way. First time here at Sway TV.
That's right.
And we're so happy to be featuring MitoQ here today and have you here, Caprice, with us.
Thank you so much.
You guys are just waking up there. It's 6:30 in the morning.
Gosh, yeah,
But tomorrow,
maybe
it's-
almost 7.
But it's tomorrow, right?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, and I've been able to go there.
How many times have you been to New
Okay,
Zealand, by
so
the way?
I have to tell everybody. You know, people say I want to go there. It's on my bucket list,
Right.
but it's so far. I'm going to tell you something. All you do is get on a plane at LAX at 10 p.m.
Right.
You go to sleep and you wake up at 6 a.m. in Auckland. It's so easy to get there.
And the time difference doesn't mess you up too
I mean,
much?
you know
or
what?
You got to take your MitoQ.
I take a lot of
You gotta take your
MitoQ.
MitoQ when you land.
I do. I take a ton. But you know what? The jet lag isn't as bad as if I go to Europe.
Right.
And so like it finally really hits me after like day 3 or 4.
Because it's only really, what, like 4 or 5 hour difference?
It's like a 4 or 5 hour difference.
Just
That's
a different
correct.
day.
Yeah, it's a different day.
So this was so funny.
I don't
I
care.
was here the other night, streaming in the evening,
Yeah.
and we had some people from Singapore and China in the chat, and one of the guys, I didn't know where he was from at 1st, and I said, "Where are you from?" And he wrote in the chat, "Tomorrow."
Tomorrowland, yeah.
He's from Tomorrowland.
It's
it turned
true.
out that he was from Singapore.
really funny.
So, here we have Staffa saying good morning. Do you know who that is?
Good morning.
Is that someone you know?
I'm
or?
not really sure. I know.
All
that
right.
person,
Well,
but
where are you watching from? Is it Staff A or Staffa or Staff? It's like Staffa with an
Staffa,
A.
yeah.
Staffa. Where are you watching from? Let us know there in the chat. And also, if you have any questions for Caprice, feel free to write them in the chat. She is here visiting us from MitoQ.
Yes.
And we've been talking about this great supplement that is available on Amazon, MitoQ capsules. We are featuring them in the carousel. There's a shopping cart attached to the stream. We'll be featuring this for the entire time. So again, let us know if you guys have any questions. And Staffa, let us know where you are watching from.
I
And
know.
welcome to our morning here.
Yes. Well,
So
you know
some
what?
people are just tuning in, so we can kind of repeat eat some stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's what
You
I'm
know.
thinking. So, one thing why I wanted to be a part of something like MitoQ is because my background for many years before I got involved with MitoQ was clinical aesthetics. And what I was doing there was clinical aesthetics means I was in
Skincare.
selling skincare to
right.
dermatologists, plastic surgeons, medical spas, and I loved it. I love aesthetics, but
Sure.
I was doing a lot of skincare consults for women who were exhausted. Just exhausted women over and over and over again. And I was just thinking, there's a lot to be said for what's happening inside of the body and what we're doing topically. It's not all about, the topical stuff. It all goes hand in hand.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And for women, we also, some of us are moms,
Yes.
we've given birth to kids, we're raising kids,
Managing
all of
kids.
this stuff.
Yes.
And also maybe you have a job at the same time.
Exactly.
It's a lot. It's exhausting.
It is exhausting. I don't know how women do it, to be quite honest.
Because we're pretty awesome.
Well, I don't have any children of my own.
I have three, by the way.
You do?
I have 3 kids.
I'm a stepmommy to 2,
Okay.
and I have animals. My
even-
cats
yeah,
and my
well,
dog.
pet owners can be.
And I'm,
that's-
and I'm a wife, and I work, and I want to do a lot of stuff with my life, and so does everybody.
And
I
you're
think.
also an avid hiker. She's been out there just as much as I
Yes.
am. We follow each other on the
I know, we
Instagram,
do.
and she's always like, "Oh, I've been there," or "We need to go there."
We do need to
We're
go.
sharing our hikes together.
Yeah, we're
so
gonna do a Catalina hike, you and I.
I want to do that.
I know.
That's so cool. But you have to take the boat over there
Yeah,
first. Yeah,
for sure.
That's great.
It'll be fun.
We'll definitely do that. But
Yeah.
we always share, stories about
Our
where
hiking
we've
stories.
hiked, and we love that to
Yeah.
be like outdoors. But it's all
And
keep fit.
It's not just about raising and managing kids, right? Like, women have dreams of their own and want to make sure they're able to accomplish everything they want to do. Because the kids are super important, their family's super important, being a wife is super important, but there's still other things they want to do, right?
Absolutely.
We got to give them the energy
Absolutely.
to keep doing
and
it.
it's so important to take that time to yourself to
Yeah.
do things for you
Yeah.
that you love. So again, I want to remind everybody we are featuring the MitoQ there in the carousel. So we're going to sway back over to the carousel and share with everybody that this is in here. And take a look at this, you guys. This is in there. We make it super easy for you to find this. By the way, there's a lot of great fitness equipment in here. What we'll
I saw
do,
that.
we'll chat for a bit, and then we can actually sway through the carousel, and I can show you some other
Yeah.
stuff. We have some Yasuda bicycles in there, some
love
Nordic
that.
tracks, just stuff to stay fit and stay well.
Yeah.
And also
This is great.
air filter, things that are keeping our home environment
Wellness
nice,
products,
yeah,
yeah.
wellness, and also just to create a nice ambiance at home.
A good
You know,
environment,
it's so
yeah.
important to keep your home space feeling good because we are spending so much more time at home.
Isn't
I
that the
feel like
truth?
it all goes hand in hand. We want to take care of ourselves, but also I feel better when my space around me feels good,
I do
right?
too. Yeah.
We don't want it to be like cluttery, and we want it to smell nice, and
Yes.
have clean air to breathe.
It's true.
And also so important to exercise, whether it be out there on the hiking trail or like Trey's building a gym at his
Yeah.
house. That's really great if you have the space to do something like that.
I know. I love this Yasuda
The
indoor
Yasuda-
cycling.
Oh, well, I got to
stationary
show
bike. That
you.
thing's
I rode
amazing.
this bike. So I rode this bicycle for an hour. Eden Sassoon, who is one of our hosts, she's a beauty icon, Eden.
Yes.
She rode it for 2 hours, and then I joined her, and I rode it for an hour with her.
Oh,
She
my
was on it for
goodness.
3 hours. So I am an avid hiker. As you know, I love to go on the treadmill when I don't get out to the trail. I never liked sitting on the bicycles because I always thought the seat was uncomfortable.
So hard.
It's exactly.
It hurts.
No, you got to try it. We have them
will.
here. You have to try this
I'm gonna get
bicycle.
on it.
The seat is really comfortable.
That's nice,
I
yeah.
was so pleasantly surprised
I would
that I
imagine.
could sit on it. For me to be able to sit on that bicycle for an hour was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So that's here in the carousel. Here, take a look at the other stuff. We also have the Jackery battery, which is great.
Ooh, the
This
foot
is
massager.
Massage is another great thing. So
Do you know
after
that
working
I
out,
was a masseuse
Oh,
when
you
I got
were?
started.
Well,
yeah.
let's take a look at some of these other things in here then.
You know what? I
We
love
have
this massage gun.
This massage gun is great. We actually have it here in the studio. I have used this before. Let's show you. We could share this too. This is in here. And this is so great because it actually targets different parts of your body. I own this one, and it has different attachments.
Yeah, that's
And,
pretty impressive.
It's on sale today for $50 off, and then there's a coupon code. So you see this, when there's a coupon, there's another $30 off.
Yeah.
And when you hit that, you get that savings
That massage
as well.
gun is saving somebody's thumbs. a massage therapist's thumbs.
There you go.
I
There
swear.
you go. But what's really great also about the massage equipment is that if you're not able to get out to get the massages, you can keep this at home.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you can actually target the areas on your body where you want to use it. So the ball is really great for your legs. This U-shaped thing down here at the bottom, this is really good for your back. It's a U, so it doesn't hit your vertebrae. It goes on each side of your
that's
spine.
nice.
And it feels really great. And you can just kind of keep this in your gym locker. You can keep it in your car after you work out or
Yeah.
go on a hike. You can throw it in the car.
Yeah, my
It
husband's
comes
gonna
in-
make me buy one. You know what?
Yeah, there
My
you go.
husband's gonna buy this for me for Christmas to use on
There
him.
you go.
That's
You
what
hear
he's gonna
that?
do.
You hear that? That's well, we'll be featuring that here in the carousel, and we're gonna actually go back here and share some other stuff. But the MitoQ is in there along with all these other things, and I love that you're all into that. We'll talk about some more stuff.
Oh, I am.
But
Yeah, you guys, if you're gonna buy this, get the 3-pack. It really is the best deal. It is, and you wanna keep taking it. So keep it in the cupboard, and you're gonna love it.
Well, Simon's here. I'm ordering it now. Are you ordering the MitoQ
no,
or are you
he's
ordering
ordering
the
that
massage gun?
thing.
Oh, that's your husband.
That's my husband.
Oh, I love Simon. Now, Simon was in the Olympics, right?
Yes.
Do you want to share with everybody about Simon?
Oh, gosh. Okay, so my husband, Simon Arkell, is a famous pole vaulter.
Oh my goodness.
He represented Australia in 2 different Olympics, and I think he still holds the world record for something in pole vault. And I mean, that was a long
Tell
time
us
ago.
in the chat, by the way. Marv says, great choice, Simon. Oh my God. And Laura says, MitoQ is an amazing product.
Oh, yeah.
So
she
great.
loves that.
So this
She's
is
a
so
health
fun.
coach.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah, Laura McDermott is a health coach. I turned her on to MitoQ.
So this is so cool. How long have you been using MitoQ for, Laura? And where are you watching us on Sway TV from? Let us know. Simon's ordered the massage gun. What Olympics? Tell us. Now we know. Christmas present.
Yeah.
Hide it in your closet. What Olympics? Tell us which Olympics
Let's see.
Simon was in. What
He
countries?
was in Barcelona and Atlanta. So, yeah. He did really well.
That's so cool.
And he's from Australia originally, so he has that really lovely accent.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
so
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
And Laura, you said, is a fitness coach?
She's a health coach.
A health coach. Well, Laura, do you want to call in actually? Let's see. Simon says she better get it right.
He says, stop talking about
Stop
me.
talking about me. Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about MitoQ,
MitoQ.
not Simon Arkell. But Laura, if Laura wants to call in, we can actually flash a number. Laura, we're putting a number up. If you want to call this number, we can actually put you on the phone with us. It's just audio only.
Yeah.
And you can talk about the MitoQ and what you love about it. So if you want to
That would
do
be
that,
fun.
go ahead and call in, and then we do audio call. We do
That would be
dial
really
in
fun.
here.
I would
It's
love
so
to hear
fun.
Laura talk about it because she is a health coach and she does a lot of health coaching and she loves MitoQ.
Well,
So
that
that's
would
nice,
be
yeah.
that would be great. So let us know. And Marv is also here. Marv says, "Great choice, Simon."
On the
with
massage
on
gun.
the massage gun. And
love it.
Marv, let us know, Marv, where you're watching from. We love this. We get people from all over. This is such the great thing about
This is so fun.
about
Yeah.
about Amazon Live
I
because
know.
people can watch from all
All
over.
over.
Isn't it fun?
Including
this
my
is her
husband.
first time. And we're so happy Simon is in the chat, but he doesn't want us to talk about him.
He's funny.
Let her brag about you.
I do all the
You're
time.
so cool. You've been in the Olympics. What an accomplishment.
No, it is.
That's an amazing and
He has an
yeah.
amazing story himself. He is really quite an amazing guy. It is my husband.
Well, he's, of course, and he's super athletic then. So the massage gun, you're going to love it. I have this, and it's got different attachments on it. So Marv is watching from the Bay Area. So this is so great. Welcome, Marv, from the Bay Area
All right.
watching.
We love
and,
the Bay Area.
Yeah, we love the Bay Area. And do you use MitoQ, or is this the first time you're hearing about it? Let us know. And again, Laura, if you want to dial in, you could just let us know in the chat, and we'll flash that number again,
That
and then
would
we
be
can
cool.
do a dial in with
Yeah.
her because she's she's been using it for quite some time, right?
Yeah.
So again, we are welcoming Caprice Arkell. She's one of the VPs from MitoQ here in our studio.
Heading up the U.S. office of
Very
MitoQ.
cool. And this again is a supplement that is available on Amazon. It's called MitoQ, and these support your mitochondrial health.
Yes.
So let's kind of recap for people that are just tuning in. Why do we want to take this? What is so important about keeping our mitochondria so healthy? Yeah.
Well, let's remember that our body is made up of trillions of cells. Like there's a universe inside of us of cells, and each cell has a little power pack or an engine called mitochondria. And when those power packs or engines are not functioning correctly, we don't feel as good and we don't get as much out of our life as we may want. And so MitoQ is going to help keep that engine going and keep you going to accomplish your dreams.
Very cool. Well, I see Laura says she can call in.
Oh, call in,
So
Laura.
this is
That would
so
be
great.
fun.
We're going to flash a number for you, Laura. This is so awesome. Tell everybody again who Laura is.
So Laura McDermott is a health coach, and she does a lot of corporate health coaching around the Southern California area and all over, as a matter of fact. And I introduced her to MitoQ a number of years ago, and she loves it, and she's been recommending it to all of her coaching clients, and it's been really great. And I'm really happy that I was happy to introduce it to her.
All right, so we're gonna plug in, and Laura, we're gonna flash that number up there. Oh, staff is in New Zealand.
Oh,
That's so
my goodness! Super good morning.
Super good morning. You're up bright and early there in
Rise
New
and
Zealand.
shine,
And
staff
do you use MitoQ? We're gonna plug in these.
You know what?
earpieces here.
MitoQ MitoQ is a big deal in Auckland. It's done very, very well. And you know, New Zealand is the size of California with the population of like not even LA.
New Zealand. I have that on my bucket list. And also I want to hike in New Zealand. There's
Yes.
amazing hikes.
We'll talk about that.
We're going to talk about that. Good morning. Hello. Do we have Laura there?
Laura?
Hi, yes. This is Laura McDermott.
Oh, Laura. Hi.
There we go. So you guys know each other.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can
So
hear
is
you.
is she on?
She's on, yeah, well, she's not, we're just audio. It's dial in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Laura, why don't you tell Tambi why you like MitoQ?
Okay. I love MitoQ because. Okay. I love it for the heart health benefits, like the anti-inflammatory. I like using it as an antioxidant with the turmeric and curcumin in it.
That's great.
And how long have you been using it for?
Probably several years now. I actually had a situation where I had a bad knee injury.
Uh-huh.
I've been using it for the last couple of years and really noticed the difference. I had some knee injury and some sciatic pain, and honestly, after a month or so after using it, I really noticed, the pain diminishing and feeling more energetic and able to do a lot more of my regular activities and exercises.
That is so wonderful. And how did you guys meet? Did she reach out to you, or you met her at an event? How do you guys know each other?
So
Well, that's go ahead.
Oh, well, funny enough, so it was about 10 years ago, her son wanted to get into pole vaulting, and Simon ended up being his coach.
Oh, so her husband is the Olympic pole vaulter.
Your
husband,
yeah, my husband, and then
and her son wanted to
learn to pole vault. And
That's so cool.
Laura and I hit it off, and we had health and wellness in common, like you and I do, and we
Right.
just got started to talking, and now we've been friends for 10 years.
That is so fabulous.
Yes, yeah.
And what do you do for a living, Laura? She does something in the health field, you
Yes.
said? What is it that you do?
Yes, I do health coaching. I got my certification from IIN, and then I started doing corporate health coaching and working also with individuals, to help them improve their wellness and learn new healthy habits and do what helps their body improve.
Well, this is
and
so
feel
great.
good.
This is so great. We're so happy that you called in. And where are you watching from?
I'm watching from Laguna Niguel, California.
She's in California.
At my home office.
Oh, that's great. Oh, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much for calling. This is so great. It's always so nice to get someone who's actually using the product here to, to let us know. And
know.
also, Staffa, who's also watching from New Zealand, let us know, are you a MitoQ user as well, or how did you find us here this morning? I'm just curious.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Any other questions for Laura?
I don't have any more questions for Laura.
What are you doing for the rest of your day? What do you like? Do you go out there? Like, what do you do to keep in shape? Is really what I meant. Like, do you hike or do you use exercise equipment? What are other things you do for your physical health?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. I'm just
Yes.
curious.
Yes, I do weight training and I do hiking. I do Pilates. This afternoon I'll be doing some Pilates, yoga. I love to walk, so I'm constantly trying to move
and she has 4
keep
kids.
active. And
4 kids.
She has 4 kids.
Good for you.
Seriously.
You need to stay energized for
I need
4 kids.
MitoQ, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you for calling in. This is so cool and
This
so
is
great.
so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura.
Thanks
was
for
great.
calling in. We appreciate that. And
I appreciate it too.
yeah,
Thank
have
you
a
for taking
great
my
rest
call.
of your day, and thank you for sharing with us about MitoQ. We really appreciate that.
Thanks, Laura.
You too.
Alrighty.
No problem. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, wow. That was really cool.
Isn't that cool?
You know,
that
I
people
love that
can-
she's doing corporate health coaching. And, MitoQ goes right along with that because it does help focus. So if you do have a company and you want to talk about a corporate program, we do have those for companies.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
how does someone find out about that? How do
Well,
they get in touch with you?
We
about that?
just started this program this year, and we are helping companies help their employees get healthier. And what happens when they're healthier? They're happier. They're more productive.
Right, more
MitoQ
productive.
will keep them on task.
Well, that's such a great thing.
Yeah,
that
it
is
is.
a great thing.
Absolutely.
I love that. So I hope all of you
Give me a
business
call.
owners out there, you want to call Caprice. So
Yeah.
how do people get in touch with you specifically?
Yeah, so my contact information is at MitoQ.com, or my email address is super easy. It's caprice@mitoq.com. But yeah, if you do have a company and want to talk about that, I'd be more than happy to help you.
Very cool. Well, thank you again. And we're just going to continue to look at the carousel. Should we sway
Yes.
back and talk about some of the other things in
Yeah,
there?
let's- 'cause they're cool.
They're cool. And your husband bought the massage gun for you.
For me to use on him, let's be clear.
Well, date night. Hello. That's the great thing. It's like it could be used for a date night. So here, Staff is writing from New Zealand.
Oh.
She says, I'm a full-time working mom of 2 girls, and honestly, I would not be without MitoQ to get everything done that I need to.
I hear this.
Wow. A girlfriend told me about it, and now I've got energy to do my exercise and work late when I need to. Don't get taken down by colds anymore. It's my mommy juice. It's my mommy juice. Oh my God. I love that quote. It's my mommy
gosh.
juice.
Staffa, thank you so much. And this is what I'm talking about. The moms with the kids.
This is what we're talking about. That is so great. My mommy juice. MitoQ mommy juice.
That's going to be our new tagline underneath it.
Totally.
Cellular
I love
health
that.
and mommy juice.
This is so great. And you guys don't even know each other.
Oh,
She's
no.
just watching from New Zealand.
Yeah, but like
this
I said,
is so great.
MitoQ is a big deal in Auckland. They have done big things for, that country.
This
Yeah.
is amazing. I
Oh,
love
thanks,
that.
Staffa.
Thank you so much, Staffa, for chiming in. That was
Yeah.
so awesome.
That was great.
That was so great. And also, I also have never been to New Zealand, so I want to talk to you because you, I know, are such an avid hiker. There's a great hiking trail down the coast of New Zealand that
gosh.
you can do. I'm dying. It's on my bucket list.
So here's something funny. In New Zealand, they don't call it hiking.
Oh,
You know what they call it?
trekking? Or?
Tramping.
They call it tramping.
When I first heard that, I was like, tramping. That is so funny.
That is hilarious.
Greg McPherson told me about that. I couldn't stop
That
laughing.
is so funny. They call hiking tramping. Oh my goodness, we could not say that here.
I know.
So Greg McPherson, by the way, if you guys are just tuning in, he is one of the. Is he the first?
He was the
CEO?
first CEO.
The
He's
first
now
CEO.
moved on, but he is how Tambi and I met. And yeah, he was just a great guy to work with.
This is really cool because I was working for Focus Magazine here in Los Angeles, and one of our publicists that we worked with introduced me to Greg, and he was actually here in California.
Oh, yeah.
So I interviewed him for this Focus Magazine, and that's in here. And then I was given some free supplements to try, and I have been using them ever since. It's been over 4 years now, and I love it. And I used to order it from New Zealand, is what I was saying, because now that it is on Amazon, it is so easy to order it, and they also have a 3-pack in there, so you can get 3 months supply, and it is so easy peasy. You just click on it. We're also featuring it there in the carousel. So
yes, the 3-pack is the best deal, I have to say.
The 3-pack is a great deal.
Yeah.
So definitely hit that up. And I want to go to New Zealand. I'm going to go visit the MitoQ offices when I go to New Zealand.
Yes.
But I want to make sure that I do that awesome tramping.
Yeah. So
what's it called, by the way? There's a name.
Oh God, there's a million of them. No,
is there like one that's really famous? It's on the coast.
Oh gosh, I don't know. But I did one in Queensland. And if anybody's been to Queensland, Queensland? No, Queenstown. I'm thinking Australia. Queenstown, New Zealand. It was so beautiful down there. It's like a mini Alaska, you know? And it's so close to the bottom of the earth. I mean, it's so close.
Amazing.
People forget that it's just way down at the bottom.
Right.
But it was so beautiful, and I went hiking with some of the girls, Jamie and Ella from The Office. It was really great, yeah.
So fun. Well, I'm going to definitely go visit the MitoQ office when I go to New Zealand. Maybe you'll make that trip with me.
Yeah, let's go.
So let's sway back to the carousel. I want to show you a couple of other things that we love here at Sway. We can just kind of share with everybody. So we're going to go back. We're going to sway back over to the carousel. I love what's
I love
said,
Staffa.
Mommy juice. That's the best. That was like, that's the quote in the morning.
I know.
My mommy juice.
I'm going to take a picture of that and send it
That
to the
is
marketing people.
so awesome. For sure, we need a screenshot of that. And thank you again. So here's some other stuff here that's in the carousel. So we have the Yasuda bikes.
Yes.
That are great. We have a lot of fitness equipment. We also have this Jackery portable power station, which is great if you go car camping.
Oh.
This is a lithium battery that you can plug in up to 4 devices.
Yeah, that would
And you
be
can
cool.
take this, throw it in your car if you're going to go car camping. You can also leave it in your garage for emergency preparedness.
yeah.
We know we live in Southern California. Earthquake,
yeah.
earthquakes happen.
Doesn't happen
But the
often,
power goes out, you know, wherever you live. It goes out for tornadoes,
Yeah.
high winds. This is a great thing to have, and again, really great for car camping because I know a lot of people are taking camping trips now.
That's
this
true.
summer. You know, the change of plans.
I
Kids will
even
be
went
done
camping
with school.
in COVID,
Yeah, this
which
is
I
a
never
great
do.
thing. We have this cricket in here. Do you know about the cricket? We're going to come back to that in a second because this is really cool, but I just want to sway through everything in here. There's a bunch of different massagers in here. We've also been featuring the PlayStation. By the way, we've given away 3 PlayStations here.
Oh, really?
Sway TV has given away 3 Sony PlayStations.
Don't tell my stepson.
Oh.
He wants one so bad.
We have it here. We have one here. Hello. Let's show
Oh my
you-
gosh.
We actually have one here. We actually have one. Cue the Sony PlayStation. Yeah, we have it right here.
That thing's huge.
It's 14.6 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's amazing, and we've given three of them away here. So we do really great giveaways here. But we also have the Nordic Track treadmill.
Oh, yeah.
This Flybird is great for lifting weights. It's a bench.
Here's what I want for Christmas, Simon.
Simon, are you listening?
Here we go. The Breville Barista Express Espresso Machine.
All right,
Did you
here.
hear that, honey? That's what I want for Christmas.
Make a note. Here we go. This one is for you, Simon. You can order it now and put it in the closet. Order now and put it in the closet. This is fancy.
Wow.
This is like the real deal.
That is
This
nice.
is the coffee lover's dream. This is the creme de la creme, you know?
I'd say.
We also have Keurig in there. If you want to get your wife an awesome gift. When's your birthday, by the way?
It was January.
It was January? All right, so Christmas is sooner.
How about a half-year birthday?
Half your birthday.
Why not?
Simon, half your birthday. You want to get her that? Should we want to show us? We'll share the video and then we'll sway
Yeah.
through the carousel.
Yeah.
Let's share the video for this one. This is so cool. I love this one too.
That's so
It makes
funny.
me think I'm in Italy when I see this one. So hang on here.
Bring incredible tasting coffee, perfecting every part of the process from seed to cup. And it can't truly be experienced without the right machine. When these two elements meet, you get the ultimate taste experience. Now you too can experience third wave specialty coffee at home with Breville's 4 keys formula that replicates commercial machine performance. Taste the Breville difference today.
What'd you think of that one?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cool?
I'm ready.
Okay, Simon says, Tambi says, instead of Simon says, Tambi says, your wife needs that. She wants that. Hint, hint, hint. It's so easy. Just one click in the carousel.
Yeah.
One click in the carousel, and it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, and it does, you know,
I
like being in
love good
Italy.
coffee.
Like
Don't you love good coffee?
I love good coffee.
Oh.
Good coffee. I love good coffee. I want to just go back here and show you guys some other stuff in the carousel because I want to ask you a question here. Let's just take a look. There's a lot of massagers in here, and all right, we're gonna go back and show you something really, really cool. So let's sway back to the carousel. I want to share something with you. This is so great having you here. I'm having so much fun this morning. Caprice Arkell from MitoQ is here with us. I'm still blown away by Staffa. I love what she said there. This
The mommy
is so
juice.
great. The mommy juice. So check this out. Do you know what this is?
No.
This is Cricut. This is a hot item right now. I want to share this with you. We love this. We have this here in the studio. This is like for scrapbooking and cutting. It's a hot item. It's by a company called Cricut, and they're making all these really cool like arts and crafts kind of stuff right now. So I'm going to share the I'm going to share this video with you, and then I'm going to show you something really cool. We'll actually highlight this here. So I'll show you what this does, and then we're going to show you some other cool stuff that they make. Wait do you see this?
Okay.
2 machine. This machine features the wireless design and cut system. The Smart Set dial makes cutting so many different materials easy. It automatically adjusts the settings for you. The most common material settings are shown on the dial. Set the dial to custom, and in Design Space, you can choose from an entire library of materials. Cricut Explore Air 2 also features a fast mode, which allows you to cut and write up to 2 times faster depending on machine settings and the images you want to cut. To use fast mode, simply turn the dial to the appropriate material between vinyl and cardstock plus and select Fast Mode in Design Space. This is the beautiful Cut Smart 2 carriage. Its new technology enables the faster speeds. The blade housing, blade, and accessory adapter come pre-installed. The machine has great storage, so everything is readily available. There's a cup that holds tools, plus 2 accessory compartments. The smaller compartment holds additional housings and the accessory adapter. The best feature in this compartment is this magnetic strip. You'll always know where to find your replacement blades. The larger compartment is great for storing a variety of Cricut tools. There's also a cartridge port. Link your cartridges to your online Cricut account, then you can access your images from any device. The Cricut Explore Air 2 comes with everything you need to get started right away. Cricut makes it easy to go from inspiration to creation.
So what do you think about that? Is that really cool?
That is really cool.
So they also make a lot of arts and crafts kind of things, and I love crafty projects. I remember making t-shirts with my mom as a kid. We used to sit in the kitchen and we used to make t-shirts.
Oh, that's cute.
So Cricut makes a t-shirt maker, and they also make this really cool, they make a mug press. It's their newest item, so I'm going to share a cool video
That would
with
be
you.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. So let me show you this. Oh, look at this. We have a Mark. Mark is my boyfriend in the house.
Oh.
Hello from sunny Portland.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mark, we're talking to Caprice here from MitoQ, who is based here in California.
Yes.
She's an avid hiker. We're going to go visit New Zealand and tell Mark is a big hiker.
Okay.
Tell Mark what they call hiking in New Zealand.
Mark, they call hiking tramping.
It's called tramping in New Zealand.
like not down Sunset Avenue or anything here in LA. It's just called tramping.
They call hiking tramping. Is that hilarious? Oh my goodness. Anyway, he says hi, Caprice.
Oh,
so
that's great.
Let's be
Yeah, let's Let's tramp together,
Let's
Mark.
tramp together. We're gonna go to New Zealand, and Caprice is gonna meet us there, and we're gonna.
This is so funny.
We're gonna share some trails there.
We're
they
gonna
have
tramp
great,
around.
We're gonna tramp around New Zealand. They have some great trails there in New Zealand.
Oh,
so
look, we got a new question.
well, we have a new question here from Julie. Julie says, "Hi, girls. If I were to take MitoQ and feel super energized, will I feel anything bad if I stop?"
Ooh, good
that's a good
question.
question. Like a caffeine dependency. That is a great question, Julie.
Yeah.
Can you answer that?
Yeah, Julie, thank you so much for writing in. That's a really great question. So it'll be like what happens when we stop working out. You know, things just kind of go back to normal. And if you don't have that influx of MitoQ into the mitochondria, you're just gonna you'll start to notice that your energy levels might die down, but nothing dramatic like caffeine.
Well, should you, if you've been taking 2 a day and you want to stop it, you should go down maybe to 1 a day and then kind of wean off? Or
I mean, no one's ever written
I don't think you want to stop it.
Yeah, you don't
know?
want to stop
This
it.
is a great thing. And by the way, I have been taking it for 4 years now. I feel great. Everybody here, by the way, everyone here calls me. No, they call me like the Energizer Bunny. I was streaming till midnight last week. I was here till midnight. But they're like, what the heck? Where does she come up with this energy?
I know.
You know? And then I'll come here for like 2-3 hours on the weekend, and then I go hike after, and everyone is like, "What? How does she do this?"
I swear.
Okay, guys, MitoQ, I really feel personally like this has been responsible for keeping me super energized. I feel great. I feel healthy. Of course, I am a great eater. I like to exercise. It's all a regimen.
And
it's
you
not
have 3
just one thing.
kids.
And I have 3 kids.
I didn't know that about you.
I
Oh
have
my
3 kids.
goodness.
And you have 2 stepkids.
I have 2
So there
stepkids.
you go.
Yeah.
And, you know, people have jobs and pets and all of
wives,
that.
The whole thing.
I know.
Yeah.
So this has been such a great thing for me. And again, this is in the carousel.
What is this now? What will this now be?
Juice.
Mommy juice.
Mommy juice. One of our listeners from New Zealand, who actually doesn't even work for the company, just came randomly here on our stream.
I'm so excited about that.
That was so cool. And she said this is her mommy juice. So thank you, Staffa, for that. That is the quote of the day.
It really is.
The quote of the day. So it's been so much fun having Caprice here.
Thank you.
Before she goes, I just wanted to sway through the things in the carousel. And we were just talking about, I was sharing with her a new item that she didn't know about, because of course there's a lot of exercise equipment in there that you do know about, the Nordic Track treadmill and the bench press and the stepper. But there's a brand called Cricut, and they make these really cool arts and crafts stuff. So I just played the video for the cutter.
Yes.
And their newest item is this mug press. So I'm actually going to share, let me share this with you. We actually have a really great video here. So let's share this with you. I want to show you. I love sharing new things, you know? This is so cool. So this is a good one. I'm having so much fun with you, by the way. This is so great having you here.
I'll come back.
Please come back. We would absolutely love that. So check this.
Just making something new. You're also creating a one-of-a-kind celebration full of surprise. A new houseplant that even I can keep alive. A small business out of a DIY hobby. A space for love and a happy place to wipe your feet. Something for work from home and when it's just home. And even your own sanity. Because with Cricut, what you make makes you, and in turn makes the world around you. So whether it's the scary times or the you're about to be stuck with me for lifetimes, make every time with Cricut.
Hi. Hello, my name is Lil Muggy, and this is the Cricut Mug Press. A little bit about me. I'm a mug. I live in a cabinet, and I'm here to show you how to make great gifts at home. Ooh, cold hand. The Cricut Mug Press works with your other Cricut stuff and uses infusible ink, so your gifts will last a lifetime. Also, it only takes minutes to make a mug, so you'll have more time for doing human stuff, like eating snacks or driving a car. Beep beep, move it, pal. So fun. Ooh, toasty. Be gentle. Is it fancy in here, or is it just me? It's me, isn't it? Whoa. Am I the gift now? I'm so nervous. What does hot coffee feel like? Is it hot?
What'd you think of that?
I want to make a MitoQ mug.
You do?
Yeah. Look at.
You want to make a MitoQ mug?
Yeah, look at all the pretty colors.
Well, guess what? We actually bought this machine here, and we have been doing lots of mug making. In fact, one of our hosts, Natasha, she has gone on a mug making frenzy and making mugs.
Really?
So we actually have we have a little surprise for you. Okay.
Ooh,
This
me?
is for you, yes.
How fun.
Because it's such a, isn't it awesome?
Should I open it right now?
Yes, of course, open it right now.
A MitoQ mug! Oh my god, how funny!
MitoQ mug.
Oh, and it says Sway TV.
And
Let's
it says your
sway.
name. It says your name.
Oh, it has my name
Yes.
on it. Oh my god, how cute!
And
Thank you.
Natasha made that for you. She's been making lots of mugs.
I love that.
And
look at this, you guys. How cute is that?
It's so cute, and that's
is
for you,
sweet.
and that'll be your memory of being here
you.
today with us. And we made that
I know.
special for you.
And I got a Sway TV cap.
Yes, you
Oh
have
my
to put this
gosh.
on.
I
Yes,
know, I
put
should.
this on. If this matches your outfit, it's
Oh,
got the same.
yes.
We just started doing it with the
Ooh, I
hot
like
pink.
the pink.
She's got the sway blue and the hot pink. You are so sway color coordinated here
I'm
today.
on brand.
We'll put on your here. Let me just pull the sticker off here, and you can put this on too. Oh, you want to just put that on, model this for
There
us.
we go. Okay.
And we've had so much fun here with you. This is
swear,
so
this
cool.
has
Look
been
at
so
you. All right, hold up your mug.
All right, I'm ready
Mug
to go
for the mug for the
hiking. I have my
camera.
coffee and I'm ready to go hiking. Got my MitoQ. What else is left?
Well, you have to say let's sway. That's
Oh.
our that's our
right.
thing. So I know you have to go. I'm
I
going to
do.
stay here with you guys for another half hour, but I want to thank you so much. We've had so much fun here with
Thank
you today.
you so much.
We had a great time.
I hope everybody had fun watching us.
They had a blast, I think. It's been really great. We had people from New Zealand here in the chat. Mommy Juice, quote of the day. I have had so much fun. Will you come back and visit
Yes,
us again?
that would be so fun.
We're going to continue to feature MitoQ.
Great.
We love this brand. I love this brand. I personally use this product. So again, I want to say that it's not something that I read about and I'm just telling you about. I actually use it. And I have
do.
been using it for 4 years. You
Yes.
know that.
Yep.
And that's how we met
Yep.
through this company.
That's
because
right.
I interviewed the original CEO 4 years ago for Focus Magazine. I've been taking this. I just got some free samples for doing the interview, and I have been using it ever since. And
yeah.
I feel so energized. I feel healthy. I feel great. And I wanted to share with everybody.
I'm
you
so
know,
glad
I
you
wanted
do.
to share what I found, my wealth of knowledge.
I'm so happy.
I want to share with
Yeah,
people.
I
I'm
love
not going to
sharing
keep
about
it to
it too.
myself. So-
Exactly, like Laura,
Yeah.
who called in.
I know that was great,
unbelievable.
and we were able to get her on the phone. So that was really, really wonderful.
cool.
And we love that. We love, having the chat and bringing all our viewers together to
Yes.
ask questions. It's really fabulous. It's a great platform, this
It really
Amazon
is.
Live.
Yeah,
and I know
it's-
that you're new to it, so this is
Yeah.
so great. So not only did you get a mug, a mug and a hat, you have a massage gun coming. Your husband bought the massage gun.
I know.
And hopefully, Simon, are you listening? Get her the Breville. She wants that coffee maker.
I want that coffee maker, Mr. Man.
Half birthday coming up,
yeah.
right? So thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
being
having
here.
me. All right.
Have a safe drive back. She's
Thank you.
visiting us here from Orange County
That's
area.
right.
And again, this is Caprice Arkell, who's one of the VPs from MitoQ. So thank you for joining
Thank
us
you
here at
so
Sway
much.
TV.
All right.
I'm going to stay here, so don't go away.
Okay.
I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so
Goodbye.
much. Enjoy your parting gifts. Here, put the mug in the box
yes.
so it stays safe. safe. Isn't that cool, that mug press? Oh my goodness. I think it is the coolest thing ever. And thank you, I want to say thank you to Natasha again for making that for Caprice. That was so sweet of you. She's so good at making things, and she's been going on this mug making frenzy here, making all these fabulous, fabulous mugs. So thank you so much, Natasha, for doing that. So happy to present her with her own mug for Caprice, and also we gave her a Sway TV hat. So just want to show you guys all the other great stuff that we have. We have great Sway TV swag. We've just given her a hat, and it was so cool. She actually had the Sway blue and the pink, both there in her MitoQ warm-up jacket there. That was pretty amazing that she had exactly the two colors, so very color coordinated. If she had gone with either color, they were definitely going to match. But we do have the hat that we gave Caprice and all this other great stuff available on Amazon. You can go to amazon.com/shops/SwayTV to check out all our great merch. Above me are the baseball hats. We just gave Caprice the black one with the writing there in the hot pink, but we also have them in white, which is really great for the summertime. I just got a white one recently. We also have these great hoodies and long sleeve crew neck t-shirts. These are all on Champion product, by the way, which is such a great brand. They wear really well, especially those sweatshirts. I've always loved Champion sweatshirts. They're just like warm and snuggly and just yummy, yummy. And so great that we are doing our Sway hoodies on Champion products. We also have the Racerback running bra. I was actually the Racerback tank. I was wearing that here yesterday, swaying here on Sunday in that, jumping here in the bouncy, which was really fun. By the way, you can check that out and all our other great posts there on our @ShopSwayTV Instagram. That was really fun. And again, we also have this Sway TV mug. So come have coffee with us. All our hosts have our coffee with that great mug. We also have flip-flops, which are so great now for the beach, and great tote bags, and so great. Keep a bunch of them in your car. You know, I like to keep tote bags in my car. They're great for the beach, and also really great to do your grocery shopping because you don't have to worry about the plastic, you know? So definitely get some of those great Sway TV items. And then, by the way, send us your photo. Send us a photo of you with your Sway TV swag, and maybe we will post it right here on Sway TV. So send us an email, hello@swaytv.com. Send us a picture of you with your Sway swag, and we just might show it right here at Sway TV. We are streaming live 7 days a week, so just go to swaytv.com, hit the live stream button. Chances are one of us will be here. If it's late at night, chances are it will be me because I am the night owl. Caprice is, Candace is the other end of the spectrum. She's our early bird and I am the night owl. But you can also go check out anything that you've missed by going to the replays and catch us there and shopping our great carousels. And we also have podcasts. So if you want to listen to Sway TV and take us with you to, the market or to the, to the coffee shop, go ahead and listen to our podcast. It's so cool that now we have a podcast. So I'm having such a great time here this morning. It's been so great to have Caprice Arkell, who's one of the VPs from MitoQ here, and we are featuring MitoQ now at Sway TV. This is in the carousel. These are supplements that support your mitochondrial health, which is so important. You may have not even heard the word mitochondria since your 7th grade biology class, but it is such an important part of your cell. It's important to keep it healthy. I take this. I've been using this for 4 years. This was so exciting today to have Caprice here because I interviewed the original CEO for this company way back 4 years ago, and I have been using it ever since. And now 4 years later, to actually have Caprice sitting here with me was so great, and so happy that I could share my my secret ingredient for my energy with all of you guys. But I take this MitoQ, as I said, I've been taking it for 4 years. So I'm not just sitting here telling you about something I read about. I'm actually telling you something about that I actually use. So great to have her here. Great to share that with you. We've had so much fun. By the way, we have a great lineup coming up, so don't go away. There's a great full day here at Sway. As I mentioned, we stream 7 days a week. So we also have coming up after me, Kimmy's Love Hub. Kimmy's here. Actually, she just got here. Welcome to the studio. Kimmy, she's coming up at 1:10 for Kimmy's Love Hub. She's got some great dating advice, so check it out. You can shop and get your dating advice at the same time. How cool is that? Right here at Sway TV. So make sure you check her out. After that, at 3:10 p.m. Pacific time, we have Ad Lab with Molly. That's great. You can work out with Molly here right at Sway TV. And then It's a Vibe with Shay J. She also does some great workouts. She does a little workout, a little streaming here on the couch. She's got a little combination going on of both, but that's coming up at 4:40 p.m. So that is a great full day here at Sway TV. By the way, thank you, Henry. Thank you, Henry, who just started following. Appreciate that. And Louie's in the chat. So hello, Louie. I hope you were here for Caprice. We had a great interview live right here. This wasn't a Zoom today. We actually had Caprice here. She lives here in California, and we had her here talking about MitoQ. So that was a really special day. Henry, thank you for following. By the way, Henry, where are you watching from? I always love to know where everybody is watching from, and thank you for following. If anyone else would like to follow Sway TV, there is a follow button there. You'll find it on the upper left if you're on your computer. If you're on your mobile device, it should be on the lower right. You could just hover your finger over and it will pop up that you're following, and I can give you a shout out. So if you want to hear me say thank you in the next 20 minutes, then go ahead, hit that follow button. But as I mentioned, we have Kimmy coming up next, and you can hit that follow button all day long because we are here all day, 7 days a week. Louie said you will watch the replay. It was so much fun. We had the best time with her. Her husband, by the way, is an Olympic pole vaulter. How cool is that? He was there in the chat. He actually bought her the massage gun from the carousel. So love that. Thank you for Simon for that. That was so cool. We have Cheyenne here. Hello, good morning, Cheyenne. Where are you watching from? And Rosalinda here. Rosalinda, were you here for that, or did you miss the interview? We saw you here earlier. We had a great interview again with Caprice from MitoQ. We were talking about this, and so happy to feature this great product on Sway TV that I love, MitoQ supplements. These are in the carousel, and again, want to point out that the 3-pack is more cost effective. If you want to start out with a 3-pack, you're going to get a little more bang for your buck, but definitely start out with one. This is something I take every day. I've been taking it for 4 years, ever since I interviewed the original CEO of the company 4 years ago for Focus Magazine. As I mentioned, I was just given some free product just as a thank you for the interview, and I felt so great after I took it, and I have been using it now for 4 years. So Angelina says, this is cool. It is, right? Are you new to Amazon Live, Angelina? Is this your first time here? It is really cool. So we are here streaming live, and we're also sharing some great items with you. So let's sway over back to the carousel and look at some great things in here. Rosalinda says you were making lunches, so you were in and out, but you're amazing. Your interview was amazing. Go Tambi. Oh, thank you. Rosalinda has 6 kids. By the way, I don't know if you missed the quote of the day. The quote of the day was a woman from New Zealand was in the chat. This is very popular in New Zealand, especially in Auckland, New Zealand, where the company is based out of. And she was in the chat. She doesn't even work for the company. And she says that this is her go-to. She's been using it to stay energized, and she's a mommy. And guess what she called this, Rosalinda? She called this her mommy juice. Is that not the best? She called the MitoQ her mommy juice. So Angelina says, I've never seen this before. So this is Amazon Live, Angelina. This is Amazon Live, and you are watching Sway TV. I am coming to you live. I'm one of 15 hosts here. My name is Tambi Saffron, and thank you for joining us. Henry also says you are in Rhode Island. Awesome live stream. Thanks, guys. I love that. It's so cool seeing all these new, well, I'm not exactly seeing your new faces, but I'm seeing new names in the chat, which is really great, and love that. And Thank you guys for joining us here today. We did a great interview right here in the studio with Caprice from MitoQ. Yes, and if you missed it, by the way, you can go to swaytv.com. This is what you do if you missed it, because it was really, really great. Go to swaytv.com and hit the replays. If you hit the replays on there, you can catch that episode and all our past episodes. You can also come on over anytime to swaytv.com and hit the live stream button. We are streaming live here 7 days a week. So that is so cool, and I'm so happy to be one of the hosts here. It is so much fun being here, meeting you guys, and sharing things that I love. And it was such an exciting day. It's only Monday, by the way. It's only Monday, and it was so exciting for me to share one of my favorite brands with everybody today, MitoQ supplements that I've been taking for 4 years. So these, again, are in the carousel. Let's sway over to the carousel again and check out a bunch of other items that are in here. And then we have Kimmy's Love Hub coming up after me, so don't go away. If you guys want to shop and get some dating advice at the same time, you want to check out Kimmy coming up at 1:10 p.m. Pacific time. So check out all these great things in the carousel. All right, so this massage gun, we're going to feature this right now. So I was just kind of showing Caprice, because she's never been here before, and this was her first time. She was new to Amazon Live, new to Sway TV. So I was sharing with her the carousel. She stopped on this massage gun and she said, "Ooh, I love this. This looks really cool." So let's highlight this right now. I'm featuring it. And her husband was watching in the chat. Of course he was. He better be watching his wife. And he bought her this massage gun. So that was so cool. And he, by the way, is an Olympian pole vaulter. He has been in the Olympics 2 times, Barcelona, and I forgot the second one. But he's an athlete himself, and he bought this massage gun for her today. So not only is it on sale today for 30% off, which is $50 off, there's another coupon code in here today. So if you hit the coupon code, you're gonna get another $30 off. So you're actually gonna save $80 on this today. He hit that up, got this for his wife right there. Simon, good job. Good hubby Simon, you know, I love it. The wife says she wants it. Simon orders it. Very good. Very good. You scored big brownie points. Big brownie points, Simon. Love that. This is a really cool massage gun. I actually own it as well. And, you know, I think it's great because first of all, I work out, I get different aches in different parts of my body, and what I love is all the different attachments. So if you want to do like a little massage on your legs, you could put the ball attachment on there. If you want to do a little massage on your back, there's like a U shape and you can kind of go down. It's a U shape so it doesn't touch your spine. It goes on each side and it feels really, really good because I have it, and I love that it comes in this little lightweight bag so you can leave it in your car if you're going to go hike. It's in the car when you come back, so maybe someone else is driving and you can kind of do a little massage there while you're driving back home. So it's great. You can also keep it in your gym locker. So really great. Let's see here. Rosalinda, who is a mommy of 6, says MitoQ supplements. Let's all click the shop tab and purchase some amazing items to support my favorite live channel, Sway TV. Oh, Rosalinda, aren't you the best? We love Rosalinda. That is the nicest compliment. To support my favorite live channel, Sway TV. And that is so great. As we know, there's so many great live streamers here at Amazon. So on Amazon Live, I just want to remind everybody to support everybody. There's lots of great things on Amazon Live. We love being part of it, and we love sharing different, we have different hosts, so we share different things, different viewpoints. Like I said, we have Kimmy coming up with dating advice, and then we have Molly coming up with Ad Lab. Shay J does workouts. So we try to bring you a whole array of different areas, but there's so many things on Amazon Live to check out. So I urge everybody, check them all out. We all support each other. We watch them, they watch us. We go say hi to them, they come say hi to us. David Utechbia is one of our favorites on Amazon Live. He actually won one of our PS5s. Also, It's Me, Tyler. They're both live streamers. Utechbia does amazing workouts. Talk about Energizer Bunny. That's how we became friendly, because he called me the Energizer Bunny and I called him, and then we said we got to get together and share some of our energy tips. So we did that one night here, and that was really fun. But he's been here a lot with us. We go to say hi to him. He comes say hi to us. Also, Christina Nietzsche's another great person on Amazon Live that we love, and she comes here to say hi, and we go say hi to her. So we all support each other here at Amazon Live. But thank you so much, Rosalinda, for your kind words. We so appreciate that. So let's continue to sway through the carousel, and I'll share some other things that I love with all of you. Again, the MitoQ is in there, and I use this. I love it. The 1-pack is in there, but click around, because they also have a 3-pack in there, and the 3-pack, as we pointed out earlier, is more cost effective. It will last you 3 months, but you get a little bit of a break in the price for buying it for 3 months. So definitely check that out. And then I also want to remind everybody about all the great workout equipment in here. We've been talking about wellness this morning, and it's not just taking the supplements. It's a whole regimen, a whole regimen. I work out, I also eat well, but it's not just about taking MitoQ alone. This is one thing that you can do, but it's a whole lifestyle, for me. And I work out, I take the MitoQ supplements, and I try to eat properly. So all of this, another thing, I try to sleep enough. I mean, I personally only need 6 hours of sleep. I feel great on 6 hours, but some people need 8 hours, some people need 10 hours. So make sure you get your rest. All of these things are so important. And if we feel good, we work better. It's a win-win where, we parent better, we do everything in our day better when we feel better. So it's a win-win for everybody. I want to just highlight again the Nordic Track in here, because this is another great item here in the carousel. And I see Henry is saying, I wish the PS5 was in stock. I know, you and a million other people. You and a million other people wish that PS5 was in stock. Well, let me know when it comes back in stock. In fact, I would love so much to make an announcement here. Can you imagine if I got to spread the news that it was back in stock? So do me a favor, you guys, if you see that it's back in stock, will you hit me up in the chat and let me know? You want to buy it before you let me know, because once the cat is out of the bag, that thing is going to fly out the door. This is the Nordic Track T-Series that's in here. This is another thing that I love. Henry says, I will. You are so funny, Henry. I will let you know. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. All right, Henry, I'm going to do something now. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to make you, I'm going to tempt you a little bit. So we actually have one here. This is not for sale. This is ours. We have one. So check it out. This is what it looks like. And don't you wish you had this? You and a million other people. But it'll be back in stock eventually, right? Lucky, he says. I know, we're so lucky. But guess what? We also gave 3 of them away. So not only do we have, this is ours in the studio, so we all got to play. That was really fun when we were doing our giveaway. All the hosts got to play a little bit, and I got to play the Astros Playland. What's your favorite game, Henry? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite game on PlayStation? Let me know. I'm not that great at it. I know like Spider-Man is a good one and the football game is a good one, but the Astros Playground, that was fun. I liked the rainforest. There was like a frozen one and a rainforest one, and I kind of like the rainforest one. But this is great, and we gave 3 of them away. So that's another reason to follow Sway TV. We do great giveaways. So not only are we sharing all these great products with you guys every single day, we do great interviews. Like I just had Caprice here with me, who is one of the VPs from MitoQ. It was so awesome to have her here, and so great to be able to have people ask questions in the chat. This is so much fun and such a great part of being live on Amazon, and to bring people from all over. We had people from New Zealand here. This is so cool. So Henry says, I have a PS4. I need a new one. Nice of you to give a few away. My favorite game is probably Call of Duty. I know Call of Duty. And yeah, my son plays that. I'm aware of that game. So we may be giving another one away at some point. You never know. We do spontaneous giveaways. You just never know. So are you following Sway TV, Henry, by the way? If you follow Sway TV, hit the follow button, then we will be able to keep you informed of all the cool stuff we're doing. But again, just come to swaytv.com and hit the live stream. We're streaming 7 days a week, and you are following. Awesome. So I don't know. You never know. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but you never know when that's going to happen. But sometimes we just do spontaneous giveaways. Like last night, I was here streaming. It was so late. I think it was about 11:45 that we decided to do a giveaway. That's 11:45 Pacific time, by the way. So we had all these people in the chat. They were watching from the East Coast. It was 2:15 a.m. People that couldn't sleep. Because guess what? Amazon never sleeps. It is all day, 24 hours a day. So we had all these people in the chat, and my producer said, let's give away the Govee Aura lamp, because we were featuring Govee lamps and Govee lights, which are great. I don't know if you're familiar with the Govee strip lights. So cool. In fact, if you're a gamer, you probably know what they are. All the gamers are using them. They're putting them around the monitors. They're using the Flow Pro bars on each side of their monitor. They're really cool, really hot right now. And we gave away the Aura lamp just there on the fly. So you never know, right? Again, we have a great carousel here. By the way, I think there's some gaming headphones in the carousel, so you might want to check those out as well. Henry, that's my dad's name. I love the name Henry. That is a great name. So definitely we're going to sway through the carousel for one last time here, and then we are going to continue the rest of our day here at Sway TV. We have Kimmy coming up in about 15 minutes with Kimmy's Love Hub, and she'll be here to answer your dating questions, give you guys some dating advice, and you can also continue shopping in our great carousel. How cool is that? We love doing this here with you guys every day at Sway TV. So we're gonna go back here to the carousel. We'll take a sway through all the cool products in here. And I think, Henry, if you're still with me, I do believe that there were some headphones in here. So we're gonna go check them out. Let's see, we've been featuring the MitoQ. So we're gonna take a look at some of the other things that are in here as well. The Cricut, how cool was that, by the way? The Cricut mug maker, loving that. And we have that right here. Let me just share with you this cool setup. These are our Cricut items in the studio. Loving all this. We have the cutter and the mug press right there. Check it out on the table. And we have Natasha, who's one of our hosts, has been on this mug making frenzy, which is so cool. And we made a mug for Caprice. We surprised her, and that was so fabulous to surprise her. So let's also check out, I think that there's a slim laptop. Oh yeah, do you know the Acer Aspire, Henry? Are you familiar with this one? We're gonna take a sway through the carousel, and let's go back over here. Do you know this one? This is the Acer Aspire Slim laptop. This is really cool. Floyd is asking, how do I follow you? So you will follow Sway TV Floyd. By the way, hello and welcome to Sway TV Floyd. You can hit the follow button. If you're on the computer, you should see on the upper left. I don't know if you're on your phone, it might be lower right, and just hover your finger over the video. A follow button will pop up and you can hit that and follow us here at Sway TV. I'm on Instagram personally at @_Tambi, so you can also follow me there, ask me any questions. Henry says, my dad uses his for work, so you know about this Acer. That's so cool. So this is a very slim laptop that is on here. So I'm gonna share the video for this, and tell us what your dad loves about it if you know anything about it. It happens to be a #1 bestseller. Floyd, love to see you hit the follow button. If you do that in the next 5 minutes, I could say thank you. By the way, where are you watching from, Floyd, and how did you find us here today? I'm always curious where people are watching from and how they find us. Like, were you just shopping on Amazon and we came up on a product page? That question is for Floyd, let us know. And also, where are you watching from? By the way, I'm here in Southern California. We stream here from Los Angeles live 7 days a week. So that's where I'm from, but love to know where you guys are from. Henry, where are you watching from? Did you tell me yet where you're watching from? Let me know, Floyd and Henry, where you guys are watching from. I'm gonna share this video with you. And Boston, love it. Boston, and you were shopping. That's so cool. By the way, I lived in Boston. I actually went to grad school in Boston. I went to BU, and I lived in what's it called? Tell me. I'm trying to remember the stop there. I can't remember. It was near BU, Commonwealth Ave, around there. That's where I lived, and I love Boston. So welcome to Sway TV, Floyd, and cool. What were you shopping for today, by the way? So let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna play the video for this Acer Aspire.
Hey everybody, it's Lon Seidman, and we're taking a look today at a value-packed laptop I picked up the other day from Acer. This is in their Aspire 5 series. It's a 15-inch laptop, but this one happens to be powered by a Ryzen processor, and it delivers exceptional graphics performance. So we're going to step through this thing and see all the things it can do here in just a second. But I do want to let you know, in the interest of full disclosure, that I paid for this with my own funds. All the opinions you're about to hear are my own. Nobody is paying for this review, nor has anyone reviewed or approved what you're about to see before it was uploaded. So let's get into it now and see what we can do with this value-packed laptop. So let's take a closer look now at the hardware. This has an AMD Ryzen 3 3200U processor. It has a 128 gigabyte solid-state drive. It's an NVMe drive that you can swap out and upgrade if you want. In addition to that, there's room for a 2.5-inch SATA drive inside as well, so you can run 2 hard drives inside the computer. Now, it only, though, has 4 gigabytes of RAM, and the only knock I have against it is how they have configured the RAM. By default, it comes with only 1 stick of RAM, which, as you'll see in a few minutes, diminishes its performance potential. So my recommendation to you is to buy a second stick of RAM or just get a new set of RAM to put in. We brought ours up to 8 gigabytes for this review, 2 sticks of 4. And when you have the RAM in dual channel configuration, it runs a lot faster, especially when you're playing games and doing other graphically intensive things. So to really unlock the performance here, you're going to have to do a little bit of work on it. But it's not hard to get inside. You just unscrew the screws on the bottom here and pop the bottom lid off, and you can very easily get at all of those components. We took it apart a little bit earlier on the Extras channel, so you can check out that video to see what that's all about. Again, not hard, but you have to do it really to get the potential that you're going to see here in this review. Now, when you get the computer, it's going to be running Windows 10.
Go back. I'm going to go back. So that is the video for the Acer. The guy was obviously talking about it as well. And Henry says, I don't know much, but he says good video resolution. And you live in Newport, Rhode Island. I love your abbreviation. That's the abbreviation for Newport, Rhode Island, NPTRI. I haven't seen that before. That is so cool. NPTRI is the abbreviation for Newport, Rhode Island. I love that. So love you guys. I got New England. Wait, we have New England in the house today, right? We have New England in the house. We have Newport, Rhode Island, and Boston. So I want to thank you guys for joining here today. This was so much fun. Just want to recap. Floyd says I'm on the iPad. I don't see the follow button. Oh, and you live on Com Ave. So on the iPad, it should be on the upper left, I think. Everyone is different, but maybe if you go to the upper left of the iPad, there's a little gray button. It says follow, and it has a plus sign, and you can just hit that. So I don't know. I'm going to be back here tomorrow. What time am I here tomorrow? I think it's 5:40 p.m. tomorrow night. Do we don't tomorrow? Oh, okay. I might be here tomorrow night at 5:40 p.m. But again, want to remind everybody, don't go away. Don't go away. We have Kimmy coming up in 10 minutes with Kimmy's Love Hub. Then at 3:10, we have the Ab Lab with Molly. Then It's a Vibe with Shay J coming up at 4:40. I see, Floyd, you found the follow button. You did it before I said goodbye. Thank you so much. I knew you would do it. I know you would do it. And let's see here. Oh, Louie says, Tambi is such a natural, awesome camera presence. Louie, thank you so much. What a nice note to end on today. I had so much fun with you guys here today. It's been really fun sharing all these great products with you. Thank you, Floyd. Really great to have you here with us this morning. I'm going to say goodbye in a minute, but really great to meet you guys. We have Kimmy coming up next. I'll be back tomorrow, I think at 5:40 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to tune in for me again, you can go to swaytv.com and go to the replays, and you should be able to see the lineup there. So that will be tomorrow. Again, Kimmy's coming up now. So thank you guys for joining me again, and a great day. Want to again thank one last time. I want to thank Caprice from MitoQ before I leave. It was so awesome. What time tomorrow? I believe it's 5:40 p.m. Pacific time, but it could change. It could change, Henry. But thank you. Just come watch, and just go to swaytv.com, hit the live stream button, and if I'm not here, someone else will be here. But we are all equally as fabulous, I can assure you. So on that note, you guys, until next time. Oh wait, I was just saying thank you. Thank you and stay safe. I want to say thank you again to Caprice from MitoQ. We had Caprice here, who's one of the VPs from MitoQ here in the studio, and I want to thank her again for being here with us. That was really special having her here. So great stream with you guys here on this Monday. Don't go away. Kimmy's coming up, as I mentioned, and I will be back here tomorrow. So until then, guys, let's sway. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye. Stay hydrated, says Henry. Love it. See you guys next time.
Make sure you guys follow Sway TV. Follow Sway right here. Ooh, it's this way, sorry. Corey says, thank you, Sway TV. Shakira says, thank you, Sway. Yes, guys, it is so much fun. We love Sway TV.
Talk to all your friends and your family. Let them know about Sway TV.
Enjoy the rest of your day and have a Tambi party.
Thank you, Sway TV.
Amazon Live! Woo!
Such a great time with all of you.
Shop-attainment all the time. We in the house, we having fun, we doing the thing, we swaying.
Let's sway.
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 Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's go. Let's sway. Stay tuned.